my Ferrari 458 Italia, and just a quick look around at our newly done garage. Same garage that the Bentley was in, not the one that the 430 Spider was in. We still have both of those cars. That thing might look familiar. I know for a fact that was not changed, and I think you could probably catch a glimpse of it at the entrance of the Bentley video. Once again, I haven't filmed in a year, so everything is, of course, going to be a little different. That was a terrible garage, and a Bentley was in it, and it was a disgrace. So, decided to spend some money and get a new get the garage redone, because it was just ridiculous. But this is why we're here. This is the 458 Italia that we just purchased, and it is a great car, and I'm going to just walk you through all the stuff. I'm not going to do an exhaust video. I will eventually, but this is not going to be, there will be no exhaust in it, so if you want to hear great sounding V8, you're out of luck today. This is the boot. I don't know why I opened it, just to show you something. Pretty cool. It's got a decent amount of storage. I mean, for a supercar, it's not half bad. You really got to shove this down to get it shut. It's so hard to throw something down on something. I mean, to slam something. It's such a beautiful car. That is the front splitter. These things actually flex with the air. And I can flex them a little bit. I don't want to do anything to it. But yeah, you can flex them a little bit. It's a Ferrari symbol, which is actually not in there. It just comes out actually. That's cool. It's a very low car. We actually have a front lifter, which is an option. You can lift it at 40 miles an hour if you get over speed bumps. Optional shields, but most people do get them, because I think they know that they look good and everybody should have them. These are Pirelli P0s. I believe these are, I have no idea, 18, 20 inch rims, something around there. I don't know much about wheels. I do know that these are carbon ceramic brakes, which come standard on the 458 Italia. Those are red brake calipers. These are powdered wheels. I mean, I don't know. I forget what they are, but they're cool. They're a dark gray color. And then we have these red hubcaps, which are not custom. Though you never see them, they are an option. And I'm surprised more Ferrari owners don't get them. I guess they're kind of risky, but they turned out great for this car. Let's go around back. You got that awesome triple exhaust, kind of a tribute to the F40, the great F40. And let's open the engine. This is a 4.5 liter V8 engine producing 557 brake horsepower. It revs up to 9,000 RPM, which is pretty damn high. Helps the car get from 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds. And I believe the top speed is between 200 and like 204 miles an hour. I mean, you can never be 100% on those things. Ferrari claims, I think, 202. I think people have gotten it up to 204 on pretty accurate systems. So who knows? It can be down to the wind. Miles an hour. It clears this properly. You really have to slam it, which is hard to do. Oh, that hurts. But it's okay. Or they wouldn't have made it that way. Yeah, once again, it's a very low car. You have those Venturi wind tunnels, which are really cool. I mean, put those on, I think, starting with the 430, and they've really just adapted. I mean, they are great things. They help this car have even more downforce and more grip, and it's really what makes this car such a high-performance vehicle, and just makes Ferrari stand out from the rest of the game. I mean, they are extremely aerodynamic cars. So let's get into the interior, which is the cool bit. We got a red interior in this car, which I think came out great. We didn't go with the red wheel. I wanted to kind of go with the red wheel. In the end, I thought about it and I don't know. Maybe we should have gone with it. I don't really care. Black wheel looks pretty damn good, in my opinion. We have the Daytona seats with black straps, not Alcantara. I love the horse. Love how it stands out. It's not most cars in most Ferraris you'll see it's the same. You can't even really see it because it's the same color as the leather, but it's an option to get it contrasting. I think in the end that was a good decision. And on the outside, you might have noticed we don't have any carbon fiber, but in here certainly is a different story. I believe every carbon fiber option possible in the interior is on this car, up to even that little bit right there. Speedometer is red, which is not an option. But I'll just show you. I don't know if you saw the light there. That's pretty cool. You have the LEDs up here, which are only on the car if you get the carbon fiber package around the wheel. A separate package is actually the paddle shifters. You'd think they'd come together, but they don't. You can have one, both, or neither. And I assume most customers get both or neither. We have carbon fiber all around the doors, carbon fiber all around the dashboard, carbon fiber all around that door, obviously, and then up the main tunnel. It's a pretty confusing car to get used to. You have your blinkers on the wheel. Just click them, turn them on, click them to stop them. This is some suspension thing that when you go over bumpy surface to kind of smooth out the ride, you hit that, and it's similar to the Audi system where the iron filings kind of like magnetize or something, and they firm up the suspension. I don't really know. I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff. For your high beams, start engine button. I'm going to do an exhaust video later, so I'm not going to hit that. The Manatino switch, which you can have in wet, which is for road use when it's wet outside. Sport, which is basically most people have known. Race, just more harder sport, I guess. CT off, which is traction control off. And you hold it over here, that buzzer will go off, and the light will illuminate, letting you know that all driver aids are off. This is for the windshield, some other things. I'm still getting used to the car, so please don't bash me in the comments. Here's a climate control. So you control the radio, which is controlled through here. It's really confusing. If you control the radio through here, the speedometer will actually shift to this side of the dashboard. As you can see, you have a 9,000 RPM red line. This section, the P in the auto, shows that we're in park. The parking brake is on. As you can see there, park. To get it out of auto, simply shift the paddle once, or the upward paddle probably. To get it into neutral, you shift both paddles at the same time. Put on the parking brake. The parking brake button is down here. And to put it into reverse or auto, you hold down these buttons. To the left of the reverse button, it's the performance start button, which is launch control. I don't know why it's different in North America. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just used to be launch control, and now it's performance start for everywhere. But that's basically, you push it down, a beep will go off, put your foot on the brake, and you put your foot down on the accelerator. The car will not rev past 5,000. When you let go of the brake, the car will launch, and that's how you basically hit its top 0 to 60 times. And it's I've never done it yet. I'm excited to try it someday, but as you can see, I only have 205 miles on this car, and half of those were from it being tested on the Fiorano test track and up in the hills of Maranello, and then another 50 are basically from driving this thing home on the first day, so I wasn't really too keen on trying it. Pretty simple interior. I mean, it's a lot more lavish, I guess, than the 430 Spider, which we still have. Hazards at the wheel, window controls. This is to open up the glove compartment. This is for the lifter, cup holder, is nice. Here's the manual. I don't know why you'd want to see the manual, but this is the manual. It's not as cool as the 430 Spiders, which was actually in like a tan color. You do get that cool Ferrari emblem. You have a JBL sound system, which is nice, but hard to access because of the confusing radio controls. And one of my favorite parts about this whole car is that in the Spider, you couldn't see the engine, but in this you can. And I think that's cool. I don't know. But I mean, that's all I really can say about this car. It's a fantastic car. I'm extremely glad I got it. Exhaust video will be coming soon, and possibly a test drive video. I mean, I just don't know how I'm gonna film, especially with this Canon camera. Driving, probably have to use my phone. Which won't work out as well, so I'll contemplate it. With your LEDs, vents, so and so. I think that's basically the car. I mean, I can only tell you so much, but to actually drive it, it's just, words can't describe. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for positive feedback. I'm always open for negative feedback, though it might not seem that way. Thanks for watching. An exhaust video will probably be coming soon, and I'm probably going to do new reviews of the other cars because they're pretty bad. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.